This is G2 from the USA, and you're listening to DJ Juice, Cape Town, on the Junkyard, only on MuthaFM.com.
You're still kicking it with DJ Juice, Sundays 12 to 3 p.m. right here on MuthaFM.com. It's the number one Cape Flats kid coming to you live all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the cut is in the cut. It's nice. We want to talk a little bit about what is it? Back to the City. It happened last night. It was a vibe. It was a thing. I got my man's here, the cut, the two-time champ, the fourth. No wait, it's 4 times, six times,
3.
7.
Nah, maybe I'll take it.
You won a lot of competitions. Yeah, I speak about you a lot on the show, so I'm sure many people are familiar with it.
This guy again.
Nah. But tell us about the Back to the City Festival. It was really cool. There was so much going on, but you ran the DJ battle stage. How was that for us?
That was dope, man. We did a battle at the power play stage, turntablist / 3-style type battle called the Spindle Presents the X Fader Battle at Back to the City 2022. We had 3 Cape Town DJs, 3 Joburg DJs. It was very dope. Joburg took it home again with Cape Town second and third. So yeah, so it's getting hot out here. It's getting hot, very hot.
Well, it's actually literally very hot out here.
Yeah. No, it's we're sweating here in the studio. But yeah, man, it was a dope battle, dope performances. Juice, Tech, Gremlin, Sush, Dizo, and some new faces, Dizo and Sims. Very cool dudes, want to get into the game, want to cut, technical DJing. So it's very dope to see new people and the old guys still keeping it real. I was there with Celeb Marats. We were just holding down the stage and keeping it moving. And judges, we had Shameless, Travi Official from the US, aka DJ Unknown, and then we had DJ Dollar, legendary Joburg guy. Shameless is also a DMC champion, Cape Town, 2009, also a 3-star finalist. So yeah, it was a heavy hitters, and Switch popped by. He said hi, quick.
So obviously, like your thoughts on the young cats, the new ones, Dizo and Sims that came through and going up against guys like Shush and Technique, who's been doing the battle scene. How did they feel compared to?
I think they're very cool and they were like hungry for it, and it's cool to see fresh people that want to follow that style of DJing, you know, like the open format 3-style with the technical stuff. And what I saw from them is like they're like nerds, bro. They're like into it. So it's like very cool, and they held it down and they did their thing, and it was like a really good show. So it was cool to see that.
Yeah, we're having chats with Tha Cutt, talking about the Back to the City Festival that happened last night. Ended about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna call it 2 o'clock.
Yeah, let's just say 2 American time.
Yeah, but it's cool. What else? Is this gonna be is this longevity is gonna happen again? I know it's obviously happened twice before, so is it definitely gonna be happening again?
I think it's definitely going to happen again. I want to make it bigger and better, and I want to introduce more competitions. Maybe we should try and get like a, what do you call it? It's like a battle scene or like a season. So it's like there's a few comps people can maybe look to and like build towards. Maybe we'll build the culture. Maybe we should have done it a long time ago. But it's hard to get people to pay and invest in that kind of stuff. You know, you have to put in your work as a turntablist or a DJ yourself to get it off the ground, because no one else is going to get it. So it's a lot of work. But I think we're in a good place now to make it more of an accessible thing for everyone to do. So yeah, maybe get like a battle league, you know.
Yes. A league.
Yeah, league. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. A league. Yeah.
I'm sure Technique would enjoy a league because he's a Liverpool fan. So.
Yeah.
Sad. So that was Tha Cutt talking Back to the City. I'm going to drop you a couple of more tunes, and then we're going to have word with the runner-up DJ Technique, as well as Cream Machine was performing at the gig last night. Right now, Tha Cutt is in the mix. Hey?
We're in Jozi.
Jozi coming to you live here from the beautiful No Mountains.
Yeah, dry air and brown grass.
Shame, my poor eyes. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It's your Sunday fun day with the number one Cape Flats kid. DJ Juice in the building. Holla back.
www.motherfm.com.
We're just vibing out here in Johannesburg. My man's The Cutt. Throwing down the cuts as well as technique. He doesn't want to talk to me right now. But let's talk to Cream Machine. What's good, my man?
Hey bro, I'm lekker man. I'm easy. I'm here out in Jozi doing my thing, representing Ikapa.
Hi, lekker, man. So you were performing at the Back to the City last night. How was that performance for you? First time performing at Back to the City?
Nah, it was dope, man, bro. It was dope. It's always for me as a hip hopper. It's always for me great when you get recognition from entities or hoe kan ek sê shows man. Wat het doen is met hip hop. Selfs soos in die Kaap ons het gehad hip hop in Daba. It's extra spicy, man, when the hip hop in Daba phones you to be on the lineup. In this case, Back to the City Hip Hop Festival asks you to perform on the stage. So if it's hip hop, man, bro, I'm kak biased. Sorry. I'm very biased. I'm very biased when it comes to hip hop scenes. My cameraman must be from hip hop. You see, my videographer must be a hip hopper. You understand? So away.
Now check this out. A lot of people, for those that don't know or haven't heard of the Cream Machine, I play your music a lot on my show, so they are extremely familiar with you as well. Sandy saying she knows what's going on, as well as Kirsten. Bianca, shout out to you for listening. And now, tell us a little bit about the Cream Machine, because I mean that song that you have, Stamina, is how old now? 12 years at least, right? And it's still bumping. And then what happened?
Away, my bro. Like Stamina came about also as almost like a kind of a tribute that I did for two of my favorite MCs, Mo Style. If you know them, it was Jitsvanger and Liquid. They had a song called Stamina, and that was the first time that I heard people rhyme in a way that almost every word in every line rhymes, man. That is why you will hear the rhyme pattern that I use on Stamina. I didn't use it again because it was the way they used to write. You understand? They were rhyming. What do you call it? Almost like in the pockets, man. Soos hulle sê. So I let for my baie inspire. So in Stamina for my obviously baie deure opgemaak.
And then your latest jam, although I don't even want to say it's the latest, but the one that has the most views, is it Opdai or Raktati?
And I think views wise, I think Raktati is, but it's already been like 2 years, 3 years. Raktati is out 2 years, and Opdai is now out a few months now since. So yeah, Opdai really set a tone for me. Especially for what was happening currently in Cape Town hip hop, man. We had like this heavy wave of a lot of Afrikaans rappers coming through. Almost every week someone is dropping stuff, man, and visuals also. And the people is pushing the artist music, man. You see, so Opdai for me, I dropped Opdai in January, and if you follow Cape Town hip hop from January, I'm not saying I started anything, but if you follow it from January, I think I set the tone right for the year, man. And everyone that dropped after that just made moeiligheid since.
But now, yeah, the thing is, your DJ over here who don't want to talk to me. you two of us now, the it squad was now technique. Loving there on the battle scene, coming second at the Back to the City. You just clapping the big stages as well. What's next for Cream Machine and Technique?
Hey bro, a guy like for me personally, working with Technique also, he's obviously from a generation before me, so I could learn a lot from him, man. And I got with him, I developed a liquor respect, a heavy respect for the art of DJing, and working with him, I get to see the DJing element up close and personal, man. Not only performing at shows, but also the work that goes in behind the scenes, how you prepare for a battle, the state of mind that the DJ is in. So you really get gain a lot of respect, man, for these man. So obviously he helped me a lot, man.
Nah, that is good stuff. We're chatting to Cream Machine, representing Cape Town in Johannesburg. It's been a pleasure chatting to you, my bands. We'll chat a little bit later on. Lekker, man. We are talking all things hip-hop right here on the Junkyard, Sundays 12 to 3 p.m. with your host, DJ Juice, that number one K-Flats kid. Right now, I think it's time for us to flip it a little bit as we take you through some house music for your Sunday. We're going to go deep on this one.
Live from Cape Town, represent the mother city. Follow us home. Now, here's
DJ Juice.